guys, we are back with another song by Eminem. And which one are we doing today?
Today we are doing No Love,
Okay.
featuring Lil Wayne.
So I know this song. It was on the radio. I think everyone knows this song. And someone actually requested this song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is obviously a very popular song. I mean, I actually didn't have to ask. I know that you know this song. It's one of the few songs, like you've talked about the Eminem, like you actually like on your own. You knew before me, you liked before, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
Could use a breakdown.
Yeah, so obviously this isn't much of a reaction, this video. It's
Yeah.
much more of a breakdown, which is the case with most of the songs on this album, actually.
But it's still kind of a reaction because I'm like reacting to like what the actual verses are. Because like most of the time I just know the chorus.
Yeah,
Most of the time.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is going to be your
Might peak.
peak Eminem knowledge recovery,
Oh yeah, I
and then
think
it's
so
going to
too.
trail off.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'm really aside from like what you played in the car, I haven't really listened to like any of the like newer songs, I don't
Yeah.
think.
I mean, I've showed you a bunch of them when they came out, but you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
but like just once. I probably wouldn't even really recognize a lot of them.
Yeah, next up is the Marshall Mathers LP 2. Or actually, you know what? I want to do a poll, remind me, to
Okay.
ask you guys if the next album we do should be the Marshall Mathers LP 2, or if we should do Welcome to Hell by Bad Meets Evil, which came out before Marshall Mathers LP 2, but it's not an Eminem solo project. It is a Bad Meets Evil project, Eminem and Royce the 5'9". So I'll do a poll.
Interesting.
You guys let me know. I will abide by it.
You know what the other thing we should probably like react to is so okay, you're totally gonna think that I know a lot about Eminem from what I say right now, but I really don't. I just know this from like a bunch of guys I was in rehab with and they would play it all the time. So it's one of the cipher things.
Yeah,
There's like one with like
it's a
him
few of them.
and Yellow Wolf and like Royce 5'9", and it's one where he's talking about where Yellow Wolf is like, don't look under the tarp, sir. Growing weed for my mama there.
Yeah, that's the Shady 15 cipher. It's a
Yeah,
long one. It's like a 20-minute cipher.
yeah.
Eminem raps for like, I don't know, almost 10
It's
minutes.
so funny though. It's like the only thing I know because they would play it nonstop.
You know, that's a good one. We could definitely do that. It's
Mm,
going to be a long one, but
yeah.
we'll do it.
All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on all social media channels. Links in the description below, and our usernames right here.
All
Okay,
right.
let's go.
No love. Here we
No,
go.
no love.
Young Money, yeah. Throw dirt on me and grow a wildflower, but it's fuck the world. Get a child louder. Yeah, my life a bitch, but you know nothing about her. Been to hell and back. I can show you vouchers. I'm rolling sweets. I'm smoking sour. Married to the game, but she broke her vows. That's why my bars are full of broken bottles, and my nightstands are full of open Bibles. I think about more than I forget, but I don't go around fire expecting not to sweat. And these niggas know I lay them down, make your bed. Bitches try to kick me while I'm down, I break your leg. Money outweighing problems on a triple beam. I'm sticking to the script, you niggas skipping scenes. Be good or be good at it. Fucking right, I got my gun, semi-automatic. Yeah, put the dick in their mouth, so I guess it's fuck what they say. I'm high as a bitch, up and away, man. I'll come down in a couple of days. Okay, you want me up in the cage, then I'll come out in beast mode. I got this world stuck in a safe combination. Is the G code? It's Weezy, motherfucker, blood gang, and I'm in bleed mode. All about my dope, but I don't even check the peephole. So you could keep knocking, but won't knock me down. No love lost, no love found.
That was 2 minutes. I didn't realize that his verse was that long.
Yeah, I never. There's also like a long
Yeah,
opening.
you're right. The intro was pretty long.
Yeah.
So I never actually noticed before the intro, it's like more of an audio thing that when the song started, I was like, oh fuck, I think the computer on our volume's really low. And I was like, I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
turn it up.
but
But
I sort of remember it starting out
I
quiet.
didn't realize it was that quiet though. Like it's like so it was very low and then it went up and I was like, oh okay, I can hear it now. But then it got even louder and I was like, oh wow, they really fucking raised it there, which
Yeah,
is interesting. Okay, so this song is sampling What Is Love by Hadaway,
yeah,
which, is a famous dance song from the 90s, made very popular by Night at the Roxbury,
yes. I was
which
just about to say that.
didn't you say what you don't like it or you didn't see it? I don't remember.
No, I think it's so
Oh
funny.
yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Maybe you asked if I don't know. I maybe you asked if I want to watch it again. I was like, nah, but
Maybe.
yeah, it's very funny.
So yeah, you just hear like the beat going and then Eminem's kind of humming along. It sounds like he might be mouthing some words. I don't actually remember what, but whatever. So Lil Wayne starts. This is the other thing. We'll have to see who you think has a better verse because it's weird. Lil Wayne, it's like he finishes. It's like how the fuck does anybody top it? And then Eminem comes in. And it's like Jesus. All right. So he starts off, throw dirt on me and grow a wild flower,
Which is great.
but it's fuck the world, get a child out of her. So yeah, you throw dirt, flowers grow out of dirt. So he's saying,
Yeah.
if you like,
Well,
go ahead.
also like saying that like you can like shit all over me, but like I'm still gonna be like fine and like I'll use that to my advantage and become
Yeah,
amazing.
of course, he'll be strong.
Hmm.
They said, but it's fuck the world, get a child out of her. So, fuck the world. It's interesting they put it in quotes because that was a famous quote, by tons of rappers. I think Tupac really made it popular. And then they get a child out of her because obviously fucking, you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then child. He says, yeah, my life a bitch, but you know nothing about her. Been to hell and back. I can show you vouchers.
that's a
So,
good line.
yeah, so it's interesting. So it's like, oh yeah, I got the receipts. Um, so I wonder what he had in mind, if there was something specific, because like, when he was younger, when he was like 9 years old, he shot himself in the chest and almost died.
He shot himself.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. And he had his life saved by a cop, you know. It's an interesting story.
Well, that I would assume. Then also like
So he has a scar.
he sold drugs when he was really young, right?
Yeah, I mean he
So
rapped about it at
that,
least. Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm just curious, what in when he was writing this, what the vouchers he had in mind were. You know what I mean?
probably a lot.
Yeah. And then he says, I'm rolling sweets, I'm smoking sour, married
Hmm.
to the game, but she broke her vows.
Okay, so the game is not working out for him.
Yeah. So I'll start at the beginning. So the rolling sweets, Swisher sweets,
Yeah.
like blunts, and then sour, sour diesel, but sweet and sour, which
Yeah, so it's
is
like a good little like play on one another.
yeah. So he's married to the game, but she broke her vows. So like, he's married to I'm assuming the rap game, he could mean like, sometimes like drug dealers, street people refer to the life, you know what I mean, as the game. But so if we're interpreting this from just like a strictly hip hop standard, he's married to like this rap shit, but
Yeah.
she's fucking around with other rappers and
Oh,
stuff.
right,
You know
right.
what I mean?
Okay. That
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah. And then he says that's why my bars are full of broken bottles and my nightstands are full of open Bibles.
That's such a good line because that's a double entendre.
It is.
Essentially,
No, no, it is for
it's
sure.
like my bars, like, the place where you go to drink are all broken bottles because he's breaking them, but also like his bars in the song are littered with like evidence of like being pissed off or like angry,
Yeah.
whatever.
Exactly. I mean, the broken bottles in a bar could be, just could be from fights, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, so in
Or
his,
just out of anger.
exactly. So like in his raps, his bars have broken bottles, like exploding glass, like explosions, violent, you know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
it's cool imagery. And then my nightstands are full of open Bibles. So, he's believes in God,
Yeah, so
reads
he's
the
like turning
Bible.
to God,
Yeah.
like for guidance.
hmm Then he says, I think about more than I forget, but I don't go around fire expecting not to sweat. So he's saying that, he doesn't forget a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And his mind is, very active. He thinks about more than he forgets. And then, but I don't go around fire expecting not to sweat.
So like he's not dumb. He's not gonna go around danger, do dangerous things, or engage in like dangerous behavior, thinking that he'll be fine.
Exactly. So some people think that this was a little like a positive nod to Eminem. You know what I mean? Saying like, I'm not gonna go get on a track with Eminem
Oh,
and not expect it to be a fucking competition. You know what I mean? So like
interesting.
Eminem's on fire. So people think that. I'm not sure. It wouldn't surprise me if that's what he was referring to, but it
Maybe.
also wouldn't surprise me if that's not what he was referring to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
So people think that there's like a bunch of Eminem is dissing Lil Wayne in this song, which I actually don't agree with. We'll see.
Listen, I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Yeah, so we'll get to it in his verse. He says, and these people know I lay 'em down, make their bed. Bitches try to kick me while I'm down. I'll break your leg. Which I love this. So
Yeah.
no, I was gonna ask. I didn't know if you had anything to say about it. No.
I mean, to me, it's sort of self-explanatory. So,
Yeah, so the funny thing is, I lay them down, make their bed. So like laying down, obviously making bed. You know what I mean? You lay
yeah,
down on a bed, and he says, "But if you try to kick me while I'm down, I'll break your legs." So he does the laying down and then making the bed, and then while I'm down, you know what I mean, like down and out, down on my luck, I'll break your leg,
yeah.
which is funny because you're trying to kick him, so
I'll
he's
just
gonna
take your leg and break it.
exactly. He says, money outweighing problems on the triple beam. I'm sticking to the script. You dudes skipping scenes.
So, triple beam,
Just,
money, problems.
so a triple beam's a scale.
Yeah,
It's like
like a Libra.
yeah, the yeah. You see it in the courtroom sometimes, kind of. That's like an
Yeah.
old school one, but you usually people like drug dealers will have triple beam scales to weigh their drugs and shit. You know what I mean? So he's saying money is outweighing problems on the triple beam. So when he looks at he has way more money than he does problems.
Yeah.
And then he says, I'm sticking to the script, you dudes skipping scenes, which I love that line.
Yeah, that is a good line. It's like saying that like he's doing everything that he's supposed to do or has to do to get what he wants, and like everyone else is just like cutting corners and not, really doing it like
Exactly.
he is,
Yeah,
I
he's
guess.
he's sticking to his plan. He's doing what he's supposed to do, and you guys aren't. You're not doing what you're supposed to do, and
Yeah.
he's following the path. Um, what is next? Let's see. He says, "Be good or be good at it." Fucking right, I got my gun, semi-cartomatic.
Like a play on automatic Carter,
Yeah,
last name.
exactly. Yeah, put a dick in their mouth, so I guess it's fuck what they say. I'm high as a bitch, up, up and away. Man, I'll come down in a couple of days. So,
It's great lines.
yeah. So, common expression, fuck what you say, fuck what they say. So he says dick in their mouth, self-explanatory. And then high as a bitch, literally, he likes getting high. And
Yeah.
he says, I'll come down in a couple of days, which is funny. Then he says, okay, you want me up in that cage, then I'll come out in beast mode. I got this world stuck in the safe. Combination is the G code. So he's saying, you want to cage me, like you want to, try to control me, you know what I mean? And like literally cage me in prison, kind of.
Yeah,
He's like, okay, fine, I'll come out in beast mode because, you cage animals typically. So I'm going to come out like a beast, like an animal.
exactly.
And I got this world stuck in the safe, so he's got the world on lock. You know what I mean?
Yes,
He's
that makes sense.
he's running shit, and he says the combination is the G code. So by following the G code, he has the world on lock. You know what I mean? It's Wheezy motherfucker, blood gang, and I'm in bleed mode. All about my dough, but I don't even check the peephole. So this one's self-explanatory too. Blood gang, I'm in bleed mode, so literally blood, the street gang. Is in bleed
Okay.
mode. So that's like so when he says I'm in bleed mode, that's interesting. So it's
It's like
obviously
Brad.
yeah, so it's obviously a reference to the Bloods,
Yeah.
but I guess also like I'm in bleed mode, like he's making people bleed. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like he's out for blood.
Yes.
And then all about his dough, he doesn't even check the peephole. So like he doesn't even care who's there or who might not be there. Like, he's not worried that you're about to come up and rob him, I guess.
Yeah, so the play on dough and door, the way, it's like door abbreviated. Oh, really? That's so funny. Yeah. So I feel like maybe when I first heard the song, I didn't get the reference either.
No, it
I don't
didn't.
remember now though. So yeah, he says all about my dough, like he's saying the word door, but abbreviated. All about my dough, but I don't even check the peephole.
Can't believe I missed that
Yeah, so a peephole and a
this
door.
whole time.
That's funny. That's cool. I mean, that's why we do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
There's shit that I know a lot of these songs so well, and there's still shit I pick up on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're right though. He's saying he's all about his money, but he's not worried about, people running up
Yeah,
on
like you're
like,
not coming in and
yeah,
taking
he's
it.
not like paranoid that that's going to happen. He says, so you can keep knocking, but won't knock me down. No love lost, no love found. So the knocking, that's a double entendre. So it's knocking back to the door reference. You could keep knocking on his door, but you're not going to knock him down. But it's like, so you could keep knocking. Like if you knock somebody, you're like, oh, they ain't shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you're
okay.
knocking.
I didn't really think of it like that either.
Yeah, so that's the double entendre, but won't knock me down. So you can keep knocking either, physically or talking shit about him, but you're not gonna take him out. And he says, no love lost, no love found. So,
So it's like indifference.
yeah, hasn't lost any love and he hasn't found any love, you know what I mean? And then that is
Yeah.
where we left off.
Mhm.
Okay, so fuck. Okay, so there's 3 minutes left in the song.
Yeah.
Like, are we just gonna let it play out, or
It's up to
you know
you.
what? I'm gonna be annoying.
Let's see how it goes.
I'm gonna be annoying. I think I'm gonna pause this after the chorus, just so then we can let Eminem's verse play out. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like, prepare for a pause in like 20 or 30 seconds.
It's a little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kicked me when I was down, but what you say just don't hurt. That's right, it don't hurt. I don't need you no more. Don't wanna see you no more. Bitch, you get no love. You show me nothing but hate. You ran me into the ground, but what comes around goes around. And you don't hurt. That's right, you don't hurt. And I don't need you no more. Don't wanna see you. Bitch, you get no love.
Okay, this is the pause I warned about. Just because I want to let the rest of the song play through and not have to fuck it up.
Okay.
So yeah, the chorus is, it's a little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kicked me when I was down. I believe it says, but what you
That's
say.
what I thought. And then I saw that and I was like, have I known this song wrong this whole time? Yeah, but what you say
Just
just
don't
don't hurt
hurt
me.
me. That's right. It don't hurt me. And I don't need you. Don't
No
want to
more.
see you. No
No
more.
more.
Yeah, so they have the Hadaway sample finishing it for them. You know what I mean? Um, that's right, bitch. I don't need you. Don't want to see you. You get no love. You show me nothing but hate. You ran me into the ground. But what comes around goes around. Don't hurt me. Yeah, I don't need you no more. Yeah, self-explanatory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is something that I didn't mention back in the Lil Wayne's verse.
Yeah.
I saw, because I knew we were doing this song today, and I was like, oh, let me make sure I know everything. Um, there's the line where he says, I'm not convinced that this is true, but where he says, I'm sticking to the script. You dudes are skipping scenes. Uh, try to kick me while I'm down, I'll break your leg. So somebody believes that the break your leg is a play. It's a reference back to the I'm sticking to the script, like a movie, right? It says like,
Like break a leg when you shoot a
yes,
movie,
yes. So I never even considered that. I never thought of that.
maybe.
I'm not convinced one way or the other.
Because usually it's break a leg when you're doing a play. I've never
So
obviously
there's a
seen
script.
a movie before, so I don't know if they say break a leg before you shoot a scene, but I know that it's common in plays.
Yeah. So I mean, you could have a script for a play. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but you know what I mean though.
Scenes.
I don't know if they say that on sets of movies or things like that. I
Yeah.
know it's during plays and like you go see a Broadway show, like they'll say that. Usually they say mirrored. They don't say break a leg because that's bad luck.
Yeah,
Yeah, they say shit in French.
that's funny. Yeah, so like, that's just something I was like, oh, that's one thing about this song I never considered, never thought of that I found interesting that I thought I should mention. All right. Yeah, that's right. I don't need you. Don't want to see you no more. You get no love, bitch. You get no love. I don't need you. And then Lil Wayne says, get him, which I love that right before Eminem comes in. We will play the rest of the song out here and then break it down.
And I don't need you no more. Get 'em.
I'm alive again, more alive than I had been in my whole entire life. I can see these people's ears perk up as I begin to spaz with the pen. I'm a little bit sicker than most. Shit's finna get thick again. They say the competition is stiff, but I get a hard dick from the shit. Now stick it in. I ain't never giving in again. Caution to the wind, complete freedom. Look at these rappers, how I treat them. So why the fuck would I join them when I beat them? They call me a freak cause I like to spit on these pussies before I eat them. Man, get these whack cocksuckers off stage. Where the fuck is Kanye when you need him? Snatch the mic from him, bitch. I'ma let you finish in a minute. Yeah, the rapper's tight, but I'm finished with the greatest verse of all time. So you might wanna go back to the lab tonight and scribble out them rhymes you were gonna spit and start over from scratch and write new ones. But I'm afraid that it ain't gonna make no difference when I rip the stage and tear it in half tonight. It's an adrenaline rush. You feel the bass dump from the place all the way to the parking lot, fellow. Set fire to the mic and ignite the crowd. You can see the sparks from hot metal. Cold-hearted from the day I guarded the game. My soul started to rock, fellow. When I'm not even in my harshest, you can still get roasted. Cause Marsh's now mellow till I'm top, pulling from the top. I'm not gonna stop. I'm standing on my monopoly board. That means I'm on top of my game and it don't stop till my hip don't hop anymore. When you're so good that you can't say, cause it ain't even cool for you to sound cocky anymore. People just get sick cause you spit. These fools can't drool or dribble or drop anymore. And you can never break my stride. You never slow the momentum at any moment. I'm about to blow. You never take my pride. I'm killing the flow. Slow venom. Any opponent is getting no mercy. Mark my words. Ain't letting up. Relentless. I smell blood. I don't give a fuck. Keep giving them hell. Where was you when I found and needed help? You get no love. It's a little too late to say that you're sorry now. You kicked me when I was down, but what you say just don't hurt.
Yeah, that's right.
It don't hurt.
And I don't need you
No more.
Don't wanna see you no more. Bitch,
You get no love. You show me nothing but hate. You ran me into the ground, but what comes around comes around. And you don't hurt.
that's right.
You don't hurt.
And I don't need you
No more.
Don't wanna see you no more. Bitch,
You get no love.
bitch,
You get no love.
and I don't need you no more. Bitch,
You get no love.
That the last part of the song, they play the rest of the beat.
Yeah,
Dun,
like
dun,
the
dun.
actual beat of the
Yeah, what is love?
original song. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Okay, so we will do Eminem's verse. Like I said, even now, every time I listen to this, I'm like, I hear Lil Wayne's verse, and I'm like, Jesus, this is so fucking good. I'm like, how can anybody beat it? And then I hear Eminem's, I'm like, fuck, man, I really think he did. But, we'll see what your opinion is.
Mhm.
So Eminem starts his verse saying, I'm alive again, more alive than I have been in my whole entire life. I can see these people's ears perk up as I begin to spaz with the pen. I'm a little bit sicker than most. Shit's finna get thick again. They say the competition is stiff, but I get a hard dick from the shit. Now stick it in. Okay, so so he is rhyming interestingly here, like the way he's delivering it. It's like very quick, and he's like he's rhyming. They're not like we discussed in like previous songs. Each like bar isn't evenly a complete thought. Like he's carrying into the next. Do you know what I mean? The next bar with the rhyme. It's crazy. But yeah, so I'm alive again. So referring to he's back in the rap game. He's clean. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
rapping again. He's feeling like himself. Like he's normal. He can see these people's ears perk up as
Yeah, like
he's
excited to hear him rapping again.
exactly. And he says, I'm a little bit sicker than most. Shit's finna get thick again. They say the competition is stiff, but I get a hard dick from the shit. Now stick it in. So stiff competition is a common phrase,
Yeah.
meaning like, oh, it's tough. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be hard to, beat them. And then the play on stiff and then hard dick. So, same thing. And then he says, now stick it in. So he's going to fuck them. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
competition. He said, I ain't never giving in again. Caution to the wind, complete freedom. Look at these rappers, how I treat them. So why the fuck would I join them when I beat them? So again, he's feeling free. You know what I mean?
Which is a weird, it's a crazy thing to say when you're on a song with another rapper.
Yeah, I know. It's funny to think about. But yeah, so he's no caution in the wind. He doesn't give a fuck. He's not going to play nice or be, you know, walk on eggshells. He's going to just shit on everybody. Says, look at these rappers. So, okay, this is what I was referring to. This line is why some people think he's talking to Lil Wayne because they're on
Yeah.
the same track. I could see how people would interpret that, but I'm not
Maybe
sure
like,
if it was like intentional. You know what I mean?
yeah, like maybe it's like everyone but Lil Wayne.
Yeah, because even on most rappers, this is how they rap. Even on song when they're the only person on the track, they're like, my competition. You know what I mean? Everybody sucks. I'm the best. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
So I don't know that
exactly.
it's pointed directly at Wayne, although I mean, I guess he would fall into that category. So he says, "Yeah, look at these rappers, how I treat them. So why the fuck would I join them when I beat them?" So the old saying, if you can't beat them, join them.
Yeah,
So he's saying, why would I join them when I could just beat them? I'm better than them. I don't need to do that.
that's true.
Then he says, they call me a freak because I like to spit on these pussies before I eat them. Man, get these whack cocksuckers off stage. Where the fuck is Kanye when you need him? Okay, so that's funny. So he's still talking about the rappers, the competition,
Yeah,
and he refers to them as pussies. So he's saying I like to spit on these pussies before I eat them, before he beats them in
because like
rapping.
double entendre.
Exactly, sexually spitting on pussies and then eating it. And he says, it
Sexually.
makes me a freak, he's saying. And then he says, man, get these whack cocksuckers off stage. Again, the same
So like
guys.
other
So it's funny,
rappers.
they're pussies and cocksuckers. Then he says,
Oh,
where the fuck is Kanye when you need him?
because he notoriously went up when Taylor Swift won her award and said that Beyonce was actually the one who should have won the award.
Yes. So, all right, before I speak on that, let me finish the next line because this is another reference where he says, snatch the mic from bitch, I'm gonna let you finish in a minute. Yeah, the rap
Yeah.
was tight, but about to spit the greatest verse of all time. So when Kanye did that, he took the mic from Taylor Swift and he's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce had one of the greatest, I forget, videos or
Lyricist,
songs.
whatever, of all time. And he goes,
Yes.
of all time.
So Eminem is carrying out what he said through there. So there's the where the fuck is Kanye when you need him, which is on the face of it. Like, why isn't Kanye here to do what he did to Taylor Swift to these whack cocksuckers? Then Eminem says, snatch the mic from him, bitch. I'm gonna let you finish in a minute, which is what Kanye said to Taylor Swift. And then he says, yeah, that rap is tight, but I think it's about to spit the greatest verse of all time. So that's another reference to, Beyonce had one of the greatest, videos or songs of all time. But I'm about to spit the greatest verse, though. I'm not trying to spit the greatest verse of all time. So then he says, so you might want to go back to the lab tonight and scribble out them rhymes you were gonna spit and start over from scratch and write new ones.
Because didn't you tell me Kanye did that?
Yes. So yes. Oh, so there's one other thing. For that song Forever, Drake, Lil Wayne, Kanye, Eminem, they performed it at the Grammys and Kanye wasn't there. So people think when Eminem says, where the fuck is Kanye when you need him? That's a double entendre.
Because he didn't even come to perform.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know the circumstances of it. And I'm not even sure that that happened before this, but this is what I read somewhere. Maybe it was on Genius, maybe it was in a forum. I don't know. But
Interesting.
yeah, so you're right, though. You want to go back to the lab tonight and scribble out the rhymes you were going to spit and start over from scratch and write new ones. So yeah, literally, like your shit's not good enough. You're gonna have to start over. I will point out that so he does scribble, spit, which is like rhyming. And he says scratch and write new ones. So scribble, scratch. You know what I mean? It's a
Hmm.
nice same thing there. Um, but I'm afraid that it ain't gonna make no difference when I rip the stage and tear it in half tonight. It's an adrenaline rush to feel the bass stomp. I thought it was. Is it thump? Let's see. I have the lyrics here on my phone. It is thump. I always thought it was stomp, but It makes sense.
Yeah.
Thump makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so he says, it's an adrenaline rush to feel the bass thump in the place all the way to the parking lot, fellow. So yeah, he said, it's not going to make a difference if you rewrite your rhymes
Yeah.
because he's going to go on stage and tear it in half, tear the stage in half, play and tear it up. And then he says, you feel the adrenaline rush with the bass from the parking lot to the parking lot. He says, set fire to the mic and ignite the crowd. You could see the sparks from hot metal, cold hearted from the day I bogarted the game. I so started to rock. I don't think that's right. Okay, cold hearted from the day I bogarted the game. My soul started to rot, fellow. When I'm not even in my harshest, you could still get roasted because Marsh is not mellow. So yeah, set fire to the mic and ignite the crowd. So that's a cool play. So if he's setting fire to the mic, like he's spitting like so good, it's like awesome. And fire and then ignite, it ignites the crowd, gets the mic all hyped and excited. It says you can see the sparks from hot metal. So just fucking wild.
Yeah.
Then cold hearted from the day I bogarted the game. So Bogart, that phrase.
Yeah, like if you're hogging something.
Yeah, Humphrey Bogart apparently used to do that.
Hog stuff.
Yeah, that's where it comes from.
That's so funny.
So this is another reference that I'm not sure of, but somebody pointed out again. I don't remember where it was, either Lyric Genius or Forum or something. That Bogart was the name of the intern at Interscope who initially got his hands on Eminem's demo and got it to Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine.
Interesting.
So people think so that part is true, but people think that could be another reference to it from the day I bogarted the game. I don't know. I just know
That's
the
interesting.
Yeah, I just know the Humphrey Bogart one. Um, so yes, from the day I bogarted the game, my soul started to rot, fellow. When I'm not even in my harshest, you can still get roasted because Marsh is not mellow.
Like a marshmallow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
and then roasted, marshmallow,
Yeah.
roasted, and then Marshall Mathers, and he's not
Yummy.
mellow. Yes. Um, because Marsh is not mellow, till I'm toppling from the top. I'm not gonna stop. I'm standing on my Monopoly board. That means I'm on top of my game.
Mm,
Yeah, so that's, self-explanatory. The Monopoly board, the game, standing on it. So
yeah.
he's literally explaining the the reference here, which is funny. That means I'm on top of my game and it don't stop till my hip don't hop anymore. So another play on hip hop and then literally like his
Yeah,
hip.
like until he like can't walk anymore,
Yeah, he
really.
can't hop. Exactly.
Yeah.
So until he's all fucked up.
Old.
Um, my hip don't hop anymore. When you're so good that you can't say it because it ain't even cool for you to sound cocky anymore. So that's funny.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you really are the best. Now you just sound like an asshole saying that you're the best. You know what I
He
mean?
was like over it.
Yeah. Yeah, stop bragging. And then he says, people just get sick because you spit. These fools can't dribble a drop anymore. So I like that a lot. People just get sick because you spit. So it's funny because, like, you see people getting upset if somebody actually like spit.
Yeah.
But so they're sick because you're so good at rapping. I think these fools can't drool or dribble a drop anymore.
So they can't even spit. They can't even do anything.
Yeah, so not alone can they not spit, they can't even get a little drool or
Ugh.
dribble.
Nicky.
Drool or dribble drop. It's alliteration, which is very cool. Um, yeah, and it's you'll never break. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna read from here because this fucking
Yeah.
shit's confusing. And you can never break my stride. You'll never slow the momentum. At any moment, I'm about to blow. You'll never take my pride. Killing the flow, slow venom, and the opponent is getting no mercy. Mark my words. So yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory line. You'll never break his stride. So you can't break him. He's going to keep going. You can't slow him down at this pace.
That's a song.
What?
I was gonna break my stride.
Yeah, you're gonna hold me down. That's funny. Um, yeah, you'll never slow the momentum at any moment. He's about to blow. So, he's gonna explode.
Yeah.
You'll never take my pride. So, he has pride in this shit. Killing the flow, slow venom, and the opponent is getting no mercy, mark my word. So he's killing his flow is fucking awesome. And his venom is slowly seeping into, his opponents.
Yeah.
And he's not giving them any mercy. And he says, mark my words, ain't letting up, relentless, I smell blood. I don't give a fuck. Keep giving him hell. Where was you when I fell and needed help up? You get no love.
Nice.
So yeah, he's relentless. Same fucking common theme. Um, yeah, he's gonna keep giving them hell. So the way he delivers the fucking lines are incredible. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's really
mean? It's
good.
like very. I don't know if it's actually double time, but it's like very fucking quick.
Yeah, it's intense.
And then
I
that's
think
it.
it just goes into the chorus again or something.
It
Yeah.
does, which I mean, we didn't really break down, but it's
You don't
self-explanatory.
need to.
You
Yeah.
shit at, Eminem and Lil Wayne are saying you shit on us. We don't care. We don't love you. We don't. We don't
Yeah.
need you now. Fuck you. You weren't there for us when we would have needed you, and now that's right. I don't need you. Don't want you. You get no love.
Yep.
All right.
So, yeah, so I've known this song ever since it came out. It was definitely on the radio for sure, right? Like it was really, really, really
Yeah, there was a
popular.
music video for it.
Yeah, like everyone was listening to this song. It was hard to get away from it. But yeah, it's really good. And considering it's both Lil Wayne and Eminem, so Eminem's delivery and speed make it longer, number one, because he's rapping so quickly, he's actually saying more than Lil Wayne did. So he's got more one-liners by default because it's just a longer rap
Yeah.
and it's faster, so it sounds better. But I think I like a few of Lil Wayne's one-liners better than Eminem's. So I don't think either one did better because there are things I like about both of them. I would say they did equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I first heard this song, I thought for sure Lil Wayne had the best verse.
When you first heard it,
Yeah. I was like confident.
I think
You
it's
know what I mean?
equal for me.
But there's so many lines. Like if you listen to the song once and you heard it once in your life, there's no way you're catching everything Eminem is saying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Especially the part to where he's rapping so fucking quick. It's like crazy to absorb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like so he's rhyming, his delivery and the cadence is fucking awesome. But then like the imagery he's painting, you know what I mean? Like it was lost on me. Where he's like set fire to the mic, ignite the crowd. You could see the
Yeah.
sparks from hot metal. Like it's like, wait a second, you know what I mean? So I do now think that Eminem's is better. But
I
Lil
think
Wayne's
they're
fucking
equal.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, let us know who
Yeah.
you guys think won. I
Yes.
mean, I am biased, but it's close. Lil Wayne's fucking sick on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
All right.
All right. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you. Bye.
Bye.